Welcome back to Instant Anime.
Just Add Music.
I'm Jimmy.
I'm Sarah.
Thanks for joining us. Hey, 2022.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year yet again. Another year, another batch of episodes.
That's the hope.
2022. We'll see if we can make it through another year.
Is this the year it ends?
Just a year.
The year that we come up with the same idea and everything ends?
It's possible.
It is.
There's only a finite amount of ideas and that we can have.
Yes.
I think the humanity is capable of a lot.
Yeah.
Just us two, though? Limited.
Questionable.
Either way, speaking of ideas, speaking of episodes,
fun.
this is the podcast where Sarah and I listen to a song and then make an anime for it.
Absolutely.
So again, it's creative. It's what we're doing. 2022. If this is the first episode you're ever listening to, welcome.
Thank you.
Got a huge backlog, so if you like this one,
Got 200 some more episodes.
there's a couple maybe in there that might be good, might be worth watching, listening to.
Can't point them out, but you find them.
Absolutely could not pick and choose favorites. I love them all equally. And then I hold
I was going to say,
True North aside, and I'm like, that's the one that actually...
It's like, are your fingers crossed? Is your nose growing?
True North is the real marketable one, I think.
We got to work on that.
Just saying. Mm-hmm. It's the only one I distinctly remember and is like, I could do a thing. Like, this could be real.
Thing.
Yeah. It'd be short. Mm-hmm. But it wouldn't need to be long for it to be very fun and like a kid's book. Either way, again, we make the anime separately. At first, we write our ideas for 5 minutes, which is what makes it instant, just like a cup of noodles. And then we slurp them up separately, share them on the show, and then combine them into a mega anime, which is when we drop stuff, combine stuff from either of our ideas, and then combine it into one singular idea. We will do that today, and you already know, as the listener, the title of the episode is the title of the anime that we come up with at the end. So you get a little sneak peek of what...
Hopefully it's good. Do you like it? Do you like the title?
Do you like it?
Let us know.
Do you like
Let us
it?
know in the comments.
We're asking you before you actually know what the title is, too, because sometimes I think we have better titles that are more illustrative of what the idea is, and other times we have one-word titles that are very... esoteric and cool and don't actually mean a lot, but
not at all.
Sometimes it sounds cool. Like Fallen Snow. If we just went with Fallen Snow, it wouldn't have been a lot.
Oh my gosh.
But Y2KIA, there we go.
Still
Makes it very
proud.
anime.
That was a great way to end an otherwise interesting year.
Yeah, I think that was a fantastic anime to end on, I think.
We're proud of ourselves for that one.
Yeah.
Let's see if we have a dud today.
I think we were having really good James Bond vibes. Generic
Just
spy
it's
hero.
A new year. Come on, man. You think they won't listen?
Well, it resets every fiscal.
Yeah?
Yeah.
So we get to
We get
drop?
one. Yeah. We get one. I already did it, though.
Wow.
Generic spy hero. Franchise.
Yep.
Yes. Either way, we have listened to the song today, View by Tsukima Switch. This is a suggestion from Etsu, a.k.a. Stark, a.k.a. the same person.
Okay.
Is Stark.
Okay.
Also Etsu.
Okay.
New name, new Stark.
Hey, new year.
New year. Old suggestion. Thank you, Etsu Stark, for the suggestion. Again, we listened to View by Tsukima Switch. We have linked it in the podcast description for your ease of listening and access to it. But again, if you want to search it up, View Tsukima Switch. Otherwise, it's on our Spotify playlist.
More to come
which
on that
we'll
later.
Talk about later at the end of the episode. That's going to do it for the intro stuff. I will share my idea now that I had
off, man.
for View Tsukima Switch. Again, thank you, Etsu.
Thank you.
Thank you, Stark. Thank you.
Whomever you
The ever-changing amalgam. You know.
Yeah. The arms may have been lost on everyone but me.
You got the arms. It's who they were for.
Mm-hmm, thank you.
Listeners cannot listen to arms. They can maybe hear the creaking of my chair.
Maybe if you swish really close to the mic.
Yeah, I'm not going to
swish.
That doesn't sound very...
Push.
Swish.
Give me your idea.
It's all about the basketball. Swish, swish.
That's the year's goals for a resolution. Basketball swish.
So, my idea is as follows. A novice medium taps into the spirit realm and accidentally leaves the door unlocked.
Oh no.
Thus, their body becomes the conduit for every and any spirit with unfinished business. When possessed, the spirit changes the medium into their previous body.
Oh.
If that makes sense.
How?
Just spirit power.
So
the medium is replaced with
But the medium's
spirit.
body doesn't like schlump and then 200 miles away.
No,
someone,
exactly.
Like, okay.
It is exactly where the medium was, that person is now.
Okay, thank
in
you.
how they looked before they died, and they're not stabbed or anything scary like that. Again, the song is lighthearted, so yes, spirit's kind of creepy, but my idea is not as creepy.
Okay.
Thank
you for clarifying.
Let's see. Unfinished business, possessed spirit changes the medium into the previous body, and is tasked to solve why they are stuck in the afterlife. Not always murder, it can be different stuff. Usually murder.
Not always murder. Lighthearted.
But again, it's lighthearted. The spirits usually are very on task to set things right, but sometimes an especially lazy spirit will take their new lease on life, in quotes, because
Yeah. They are
and
renting.
try and pick up where they left off, as if nothing ever happened, but they're dead, so something
That's
did happen.
not going to go very well.
And it's like, maybe 20 years later, and they're trying to pick up where they left off. And their body is not any older from when they died. This is when the medium might regain consciousness in a body that doesn't resemble their own, and generally in a situation where they would not normally be.
Uh-oh.
Each episode concerns a different spirit sorting out their issues and departing the mortal world for good, leaving the medium back in their original body.
Good.
Then, sometimes, with the more mischievous spirits, they try to make it back through the door multiple times without solving their unfinished business, and therefore it's like more episodes for that spirit.
Yeah.
Little,
Bring back the fan favorites.
little mini arcs there. And that's my idea.
Little fan service.
Yeah.
I like it.
Thank you.
It's cute.
I feel like the possession, sort of Psyche K.
Yep, I thought of that as well.
Yeah.
The friend's dad.
And like as funny as that. And there you go.
Okay.
It's pretty much it.
Well, I see a possible link between ours.
Okay.
So I think unless there's anything else you want to add.
No, that's it. I started talking about specific episodes because I couldn't, I was like outlining how the show works instead of actually coming up with more of an idea.
Oh, no, that's fine though.
So there we go.
It's good to have logistics.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you can also chew on both ideas like I am. I'm going to share. Yum, yum, yum. Yum, yum.
Oh, a noodle. Oh, a corn.
Yum.
Yummy.
Yummy corn. I will edit all that out. I will share mine with you now.
I won't.
I know you won't. A traveling troubadour that's also an anthropomorphic frog swings through town.
Sorry.
Troubadour?
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 What's a troubadour?
Like I almost said traveling salesman. No, it's a traveling musician.
Oh, gotcha.
This is a one frog band.
Gotcha.
Got little, kind of a Bob Dylan-y. We've got the mouth harp. What is that called?
I know what you mean.
One of the harmonica. Thank you. Got one of those. Something slung
On
over
a
the back.
thing.
Yep. Just all prepared. Tap the foot, play a drum sort of situation. Yeah. So
The thing would be a coat hanger, I think is what you're supposed to fashion that out of.
really, it looks like one of those marching band like holds a bass drum situation.
Yeah, but for a harmonica, I think you can just do it. Oh no, I'm thinking of Rock Band. You can fashion the hook
Oh my gosh.
of a metal hanger, and then you can put the microphone there, and that's how you can sing and play the guitar at the same time.
Wow. Why didn't they just come out with a mic stand? I feel like that would have been a good
I think you're just supposed to have a mic
opportunity.
stand, but it is true. Like
get-
harmonics, get on it.
Yeah. Anyhow,
Rock Band was great. I spent a lot of years playing Rock Band.
yeah. Good years.
Good years. Had the band, I can't remember the name. And then the Beatles one year, the Beatles. So
That made it easy to remember.
yeah, but I liked in the first one you could make like merch. You could
That's
make like
cool.
shirts for your like logo. Yeah,
That's very cool.
Yeah.
I played Guitar Hero. I never played.
Rock Band is good.
So,
it's like better Guitar Hero because it's encouraging you to play with a band, like friends. Yes.
Yeah, what are those?
Although you can play, I think, 2-player Guitar Hero, like 3, like co-op, but not against each other. Like you're not fighting each other. Maybe you are fighting each other. I don't know.
I don't know either. Would you like me to continue?
Continue, please. Sorry.
Should I
Thank you
start
for
from
explaining
the
what a
top?
troubadour is. No. Anthropomorphic frog. Are they always a frog person?
Seemingly,
Okay, perfect.
yes.
Awesome.
Swings through town, the frog, to play some music with their one frog band, but instead they are greeted by a town being held hostage by the local baddies. Our peaceful frog doesn't want any trouble, but after being cornered behind the saloon after their show, our frog friend kicks some serious baddie butt. Little do they realize, a young kid witnessed the whole thing and is ready to pledge themselves as an apprentice to the frog.
A tadpole.
A little tadpole. By the way, this is I was imagining human society with just a frog.
Okay, good.
A la Porco Rosso.
I was going to ask, are the enemies like foxes or, a common... Are they like whatever eats frogs?
Not how I pictured it.
Got it.
But could be. They could be like some angry alligators or
you.
something. I don't know really what eats frogs either.
So we have a frog hero.
The show follows the frog and the apprentice as they roam around, sharing songs, writing music, and bringing justice to the lawless lands.
I love it. That's so cute.
So...
Is it a human child?
Yep.
Cool.
Yep.
With webbed feet.
I mean... If it happens, it happens.
If it happens, it happens.
If it's meant to be. But...
Frog hero.
Do you see what I see?
I do not see what you see.
Okay. So you talked about all of a sudden...
They're a frog?
Well, no, they're possessed by a different spirit.
Yes.
So you got a peaceful little troubadour frog who gets cornered and all of a sudden...
Possessed by
hero
spirit?
Some bad...
All Might.
Yep, All Might swinging through, kicking
Or,
some butt, and then leaves.
Total power.
Yes.
Total power.
Yes.
It's not copyright.
Gotcha, I'm very confused for a
Generics
moment.
by hero, total power.
This is going to take some getting used to, but it's the
boy.
right thing to do.
It's right for our lawyers that we haven't hired.
But we don't want to have to.
Please, that's a lot of money.
So yeah, that was what I was thinking, is in different instances, the door opens.
For a different crime fighter?
Yeah, or whatever.
Just anybody?
Whatever the town needs.
Do they change the body like in mine, or are they a frog?
I was picturing them being a frog, but obviously we're combining, so we have options.
Right.
I'm also thinking maybe the kid's the medium and has been ostracized in their hometown for this ability. So they're trying to hey, frog friend, will you teach me how to be a musician so I can travel with you? And then in the meantime, they're like, and then I can hide out from everyone who hates me back home.
I actually like this sort of combination. I like that combination
also,
more.
The kids saw, but the frog doesn't know, either because they just didn't notice, like in mine, or in yours, they're not in their body. So they wouldn't know that they're actually this, badass crime-fighting whatever. And so the kid's like, I also want to learn how to kick some butt, because then people won't make fun of me anymore like they did.
I getcha.
But under the ruse of being a musician. And so the kid, perhaps, makes the frog be possessed to learn lessons as well.
It's
just what I'm throwing out.
Yeah. Let me throw out a sort of different idea in the same vein.
But you like the kid being the medium?
I like the kid being the medium because it is like two outcasts coming together and they would have a very strong bond, and I would very much enjoy seeing that show.
Yes.
So to make it so that the medium is one thing and the frog musician is another thing, the medium saves the frog person. The frog person
Gotcha.
is just attacked, and the medium kid is possessed, becomes big burly person,
okay,
and then beats up the guys, and then it has sort of saved the frog person, who doesn't really remember, just passes out from the experience.
Or could have gotten bonked on the noggin.
Or bonked on the noggin, they're passed out anyways. Either way. So the thing is they both benefit.
Or if the kid changes bodies, the frog wouldn't recognize the kid
100%. That would probably be
They
wouldn't
easiest.
even need to. Yeah, they're like, a mysterious stranger came out from the alley and
saved me.
Took this garbage can lid and beat the crap out of these guys.
What you gonna do?
And so to me, that makes sense because this frog person is sort of outcast from society, but also
Because
accepted.
they're a frog. Let's be honest.
They are accepted in terms of their amazing musical talents, and I don't know, they're not hunted by any like weird scientific,
No.
it happened, whatever.
They just are frog.
So I like that dynamic better, where the kid is this outcast for a different reason, but they are humans, so they're not outcasts in the same way.
Right.
But they're outcast emotionally in the same way, in that people don't understand
Their gift.
their gift.
Yeah.
And so I like that they're able to come together, breach that.
Do you like if it's under false pretenses? Where the kid's like, I just want to be a musician. Teach me your froggy musician ways.
Yes, I like that, but then the kid does become a very good musician because the froggy is just so good. And so
I don't mean
They
to
do both
interject,
benefit.
but I didn't mention this during my idea. I was picturing each episode has a song summarizing their
sure.
travels in that town
very
per
like
episode.
folksy town
Yes.
hero sort of thing.
Yeah.
Perfect.
So like maybe the credits song has a different verse
Yeah.
each time that tells about the stories they've been on. Cause
It's like the Kappa boat.
yeah, it is. No, exactly.
Yeah.
Okay.
From Animal Crossing. Exactly.
Cap'n. He's gonna sing you a song.
Kappa, Cap'n, whatever.
He's a Kappa. But
Yeah.
his name is Cap'n.
So the frog isn't a Kappa though, because that's like a turtle,
Yeah.
closer to a
He
turtle.
could be a toad or a frog.
Doesn't matter.
But I was picturing something amphibious for some reason.
Yes.
That's how
I
it
get
appeared in my brain.
I get it, and I like it, and I like their.
They've got like a little straw hat and like a little suit, and they just wander around,
cane sometimes.
perhaps.
They do a little dance
Doo-doo-doo-doo.
with their hat off.
Now that might be too close to something that already exists.
Dancing suit frog.
Yeah,
Yeah, true,
we'll
True.
back off on that just a little bit.
true. Yeah, I don't think they're ever dressed like fancily. Maybe they have a dream that's sort of like a nod to that,
Yeah,
but never a 1-to-1. Can't do that.
and I was also picturing fantasy / sort of older. There aren't like cell phones. It's the way that information is being carried is the frog is singing these songs.
Yeah, it's older, but it's not too old.
No.
It's fantasy and sort of the fantasy town where it is built up, very big buildings, city-wide structure, stuff like that. But
I mean, I did say saloon in mine.
Oh yeah,
That gives you a nod to the vibe.
sort
I
of
had.
Wild Westy,
A little bit, yeah, and it could
less
be
technologically savvy people.
it could be kind of that like space Wild West sort of thing,
Yeah.
not necessarily just like 1800s.
Oh yeah, that's the
US
thing
kind of
is
a
you can
thing.
go so far into the future that it doesn't resemble our current present at all. And then
Yeah, or just fantasy
you
realm
don't
where
really
it's
even have to worry about
sort of
it.
different. Anyhow, wanted to establish that so we could.
I
Make
think
sure.
Far Future would be fun because he's not an alien, but
No.
maybe there are some aliens, which is why he's like outcast because he was a human or anthropomorphic or
I just thought
something
it
like
was
that. He just
never really
was
addressed.
always a frog person.
Yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't need to be addressed.
I mean, I'm
Either way.
taking that straight from Porco Rosso.
Let's not do Far Future. That's too much like the girls on the Mars. And then with the
Okay.
music, and they had original songs.
Yeah.
Don't want to do that.
No, but
The girls on the Mars.
the girls onto Mars.
No, but I really like their dynamic
Mm-hmm.
in my head of
And I'm picturing the kid being like 12, 13. Not like young, but in that age where you're starting to do some sort of training because there isn't a K through 12 school system in place.
yeah. Like they're
Maybe 15 at the most.
they're knowledgeable enough of basic stuff, but now is the time where
for training.
the lack of a formal education system in this world is leading them to this
You do a
lifestyle.
trade. You're supposed to have a trade.
Yeah.
And being a medium is not one that this town welcomes.
Yeah.
So therefore,
They're just trying to get to Medium Town.
won't you take me to?
Psychic Town.
Woo!
Yeah. I think that's good.
Cool.
So I'm wondering, is that it?
I
They
mean,
travel around.
We definitely
make songs.
have the pilot figured out.
Yes.
We've got almost a meet cute in an alley.
Very meet cute.
Save your life,
Very
little
cute,
frog.
and they meet.
And they meet. And,
But it's a
maybe-
misconnection.
Yeah, it is.
Big burly person saves them.
That doesn't that's not a kid.
Yeah. But then the kid, drags them off somewhere into their little hole.
Takes the frog to a safe place. Maybe attempts to mend a broken.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, gets the
Guitar or
bandage
something.
around a knee.
Yeah.
And then replaces a string.
Mm-hmm.
Like they're handy. They do get why they are supposed to be in a trade or something.
And that's maybe why the kid is saying, "Hey, frog person, I really want to come with you.
Mm-hmm.
Look what I did. I know how to XYZ, but I want to learn how to play an instrument," something like that.
Here we go. I don't know if it's the pilot, because it would be like one of the first things, or maybe it's like post second episode with the fight and them meeting.
And I mean, we could have that time in the town. The frog has to heal.
Exactly, but either way, the frog is still out, and the kid wants to make themselves useful to the frog. So they see the broken string.
They summon someone to fix it?
No, this is like wholly disconnected from their powers.
Okay.
They put together some silver, some little pieces, but it's like guitar strings or banjo or whatever are like hard to come by.
Yeah.
So they have this sort of montage of
fashioning them?
finding
Finding.
in a shop somewhere, like an antique shop, finding a guitar string case and like finding the right one and like, because that's just cute and fun.
Yeah.
And the frog's out the whole time and they dab them with a washcloth and wring it out. And then it's sort of the whole like nursing back to health thing. And then the frog comes back.
And it's like, why are you alone? Where's your family?
Exactly. Ooh, here we go. Here's the scene. The kid is gone to go get food for the night. The frog wakes up alone in this place, but their knee hurts. Ow. And so, but they see...
That's my drum slapping knee.
That's my drum slapping knee. Uh-oh. Gonna need an extra knee. The frog sees the new string on the banjo guitar, whatever.
Wow.
Picks it up. Bing, bong, bing, bong, ding, dong, dong. And then the kid hears it, comes back with the food. The frog, that's their...
There we go. That's the real meat.
Yeah. So
and
that's
EET,
fun.
the real meeting. Sorry.
Yeah. And so
I guess that is where the meat of the show
my
begins,
plot
too.
still sort of happens with them being possessed at different times, but they change into different people, and the frog, I guess at some point, learns that it is the kid being possessed because they leave the kid somewhere and then the kid is a different person or something like that.
I have a little idea.
Yeah,
it could be a mid-season tension thing where the kid is trying desperately to hide this power, thinking that they will frighten off the frog like they scared off everyone. Meanwhile, the frog would see it as an opportunity to help people.
Oh, yeah.
We could figure out why these people are possessing you, and we could help them along, and maybe they need a song,
detective.
and, like, Frog wants to be spirit guide.
Yes. Oh, I love that.
So, the kid's trying to hide it, but something happens, and, they've turned into this other body, and they, like, cover their face and run, thinking, oh, the frog's just gonna be scared of me. I need to leave first. But the frog's like, oh my gosh, are they okay? And then they go after the kid. And so we have that mid-season, like, oh no, I need to run away.
Yeah, but it's just the kid
again.
misunderstanding sort of the frog's whole deal.
Because that's the only way the kid's been treated for this.
Oh, yeah.
And the frog's like, no, you're a good person.
Your power is a great and powerful part about you.
And then maybe that's when it comes clean of like, you saved me in the alley, didn't you?
There you go.
So we have this little arc of like, oh no.
Yeah.
What's going to happen?
I like the medium being able to know that they are possessed and know what is happening when they're possessed.
I know that's a little different than what you have.
That's fine with me, actually. Okay. It works out, but it's like they are still possessed, and sometimes the people do different stuff and like leave.
They're able to take over if something gets like bad.
Exactly.
If their spirit wants to harm someone.
Yes.
That's currently
Which
in them.
generally is not the case, but I think it does happen.
I think we should have that happen.
Yeah.
And then it's like, oh my gosh.
Well, that's the thing is they sort of are able to control the power enough, but there are those instances where it is just an unlocked door. Whoever decides to open it up can and will do that and then do what they please.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then
this big Bane guy, and you're like,
what the heck?
Copyright Bane.
That is the third one, Jimmy.
This is the episode where you can do it.
Oh, I thought we got one name drop.
Episode.
Okay.
I've extended it.
Okay, well
cannons,
then you've done 3 strikes, so maybe you're out now?
Maybe I'm out now, yeah.
Okay. I still have mine? Just kidding.
Did you say All Might, or did I say All Might? I think I said All Might.
I definitely repeated it.
Yeah.
I don't know if I said it first.
It's your first strike.
It came out of my mouth. I feel pretty good about this, though.
I do too. It's not the most original idea, but I think their combination
It's gonna be great.
is more original to me than frog person. I don't know, because it's like Chrono Trigger has a frog person,
I didn't know that.
but they're like a knight, and I think they're cursed, and they are actually a person. So it's totally different. And
Yep.
then Psyche K has the possession stuff, but combined into this fun musical sort of acceptance of each other show, I really enjoy,
Good.
and I would watch.
I think it'd be really fun to watch,
I think so too, and I think the songs would be very fun, and sort of old westerny, like
A little bit, yeah.
adventure-y, sort of ballady. Yeah, I think it'd be very fun.
And then while helping spirits, they would also be helping people in real life. It'd be like a combination.
Exactly. You have both outsiders helping their respective groups,
Yeah.
but then they combine together to help both more than they could have on their own. So
Exactly.
it works out.
I like
Because the
it.
power of music and then the power of
Compassion
spiritual
and love. And what do you...
possession.
That's the one.
I think that'll do it.
I think so too.
Perfect. Do you want to think of a title?
Yes.
Okay, title words would be
I mean, is
spirit,
music just too on the nose?
music word, spirit word.
Let's start there.
All right, you want to do a music word first or a spirit word first?
You choose.
I'll do a music word first. 3, 2, 1. Ensemble.
Soul,
Soul.
which I now realize could work for both.
Soul music, soul spirit,
Yeah,
and the Pixar movie.
that too.
Switcheroo. 3, 2, 1. Psychic.
Storytelling.
Because music is story.
Yeah, I thought of a title using my 2 words. Souls of the Storytellers.
Oh, kind of creepy.
A little bit, but I was thinking...
I thought less creepy, the soul of storytelling, but
Okay.
it doesn't really make any sense.
Also, it could be like souls to the storyteller, as if they are drawn.
Still pretty creepy.
Yeah, it is.
Souls for the storyteller.
I mean,
Do you have
bring out
souls
your
for
souls.
me?
Bring out your
At
souls.
my soul store?
Dun, dun, dun,
Am
dun,
I-
dun, dun.
Am I just sitting here with my souls in jars for nobody?
Well, it is a Sunday. No one expects you to be open on a Sunday.
Yeah. I'm just sitting out here.
There's a town ordinance.
I'm outside of the
Do
town.
you have a permit?
I'm on the county lines.
I know where it is.
I know where it is. I made it. I'm the soul man.
Okay, so you hate mine. You got anything?
I kind of just like ensemble because it can have the double meaning of like
Yeah.
an amount of spirits would be like an ensemble, but I don't have anything beyond.
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 What can we do with that?
Souls from beyond. Songs
Beyond
from beyond.
the songs? Beyond the soul? That's creepy.
Beyond the soul.
Lives a storyteller selling souls in
Beyond
jars.
Storytelling. Okay, I couldn't think of an E word while I was
You're
thinking.
trying for alliteration.
For spirit ensemble, psych, but I remembered Esper
Esper.
is like ESP, someone who is ESPing,
Okay. I
Right?
have not heard of that
sort
before.
of psychic E.
Esper.
Yeah.
What if that was like the name of them? Like the Esper Ensemble.
Oh, it's fun.
Like that's what they call themselves. And I'm going to add another layer because that's my favorite thing to do.
Layer it like an onion.
The medium perhaps calls spirits to round out the band.
Oh, that's super fun.
Just sometimes.
Yeah, like Majora's Mask.
Yes. Had to think about it. Yes.
Exactly.
That one.
Yeah. For those who don't know, in Majora's Mask, you have a mask that is basically the soul of a person, and when you pick when you are that person, you can play their instrument. And in one, when you're the Zora, you play the guitar for like a smooth jazz band at a bar. It's pretty fun.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Do you like it?
Do 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 do.
The Esper Ensemble?
Yeah.
Do you want that to be the name of the whole shebang?
Yeah.
Okay.
I like it too because it's like actively accepting that this psychic person is there, but people are like, I've never heard the word Esper. I don't know.
Much like me.
Yeah, and they just think it's a cool band name.
Yeah.
And we are the Esper Ensemble. I love it.
1, 2, 3.
Yeah, they play a wide variety of genres.
Depends on how the spirits move them.
How the spirits move them.
If
Good
you
one.
will.
It's so bad.
Thank you. You gave me a high five.
And yet I
for
give you a
it,
high five. So here we are.
the Esper Ensemble.
The Esper Ensemble. Who do you want to be in the Esper Ensemble?
I'm happy to be a concert goer, some sort of audience member.
I bought tickets.
You bought tickets?
They sold tickets.
And there are lines cut dry.
That's an easy cameo.
Done.
Done and done. Who is Lee Pace in the show? He can't sue us now.
No, he's a public figure. We're allowed to use those.
Yeah.
I'm fairly certain that's fine.
I don't know. I'm not a lawyer.
I mean, it would be slander for, like, Lee Pace is a terrible person who is also a frog.
Which we're not saying legally.
So,
and
I think
we don't
we're fine.
believe at all.
No. As long as it's not slanderous, I feel like us casting him in make-believe stuff is just flattering.
I think so, too, yes.
So.
And imitation is the sincerest form of flattery.
I don't think
and
we're
not
going to
doing
get
that.
him as the frog. I think he would be more cameo-y.
Maybe he's like a club owner.
Okay.
Like they.
See, I was thinking like mayor.
Oh.
Of maybe actually in the first one, the town has been overtaken by baddies. Maybe Lee Pace is supposed to be in charge and was like kidnapped or something.
Oh, that could be fun.
And then we just have him. The hometown has been saved, and sometimes they come back to the kid's hometown.
I would want to see him as like a club owner, though.
I mean, he could be both.
Yeah, that's true. Either way, he's in it.
He's in it. It's a small part, but I think it'll be okay. Let us remember the boy from Ipanema.
Oh yeah.
Kind of similar to a club owner, right? They had a.
You're true. Yeah.
They had a
You're
music
speaking truths.
shop, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, very much.
So like, I loved that idea.
That's a good one because it was like a brick and mortar, and they were I don't know. That's a good.
And it was like old and remembering their younger years.
It's a good one.
So
it is a really good one.
So we got True North and the Boy from
2022, remembering older episodes.
Remembering.
Not even good or bad, just remembering.
Hey, I remembered a title. I'm gonna have like a cookie for that.
Yeah.
I'm very proud of myself.
Gotta make a cookie.
Never happens.
Okay, well that's gonna do it for Instant Anime.
Just add music.
I'm Jimmy.
I'm Sarah.
That is the episode.
The Esper
Ensemble. See, now we know the title.
And you did too.
And it's been the title of the episode the whole time.
What'd you think
What'd
going
you think
in?
now?
Did it make sense? Were you like, where's this going?
Were you like, that's a bad title? And now that we're here.
I know that we're the ones that like write this stuff so we can't have that experience, but I think it would be fun to know the title and then like hear our separate ideas and be like, where is this going?
I know.
I think that's a
I think
fun
our show's
element.
a great
I think
concept.
we do cool stuff here. More high
Not to toot my own ensemble horn here, but toot toot.
Yeah.
So, again, we are done with the episode, so we're just going to talk about some stuff.
Yes.
Always at the buffer on the end there.
Yep.
So the first thing is our
Dip
Twitter.
out if you want, but
yeah, just peace out or follow us on social media. It's Twitter at Instant Anime Pod, where we post gifs, teasing upcoming episodes sometimes. Or otherwise, the Podbean feed posts the episode directly every time they are up. Generally every other Sunday, we have a new episode. And that's going to do it for our Twitter. Otherwise, we have, tripping over myself. The pinned tweet is the suggestion form. Be like Etsu, be like Stark, be like that person who is possibly the same person, and I think they're the same person. Use that suggestion form from Twitter, or
you could go to suggest.instantannie.me. It's also in our sidebar just at instantannie.me. That is our website. It's where we host. It has all of our episodes with clickable links in the description. If you want to watch the music video, fingers crossed. I feel like we haven't had a music video in a while.
Tsukima Switch.
But it will be linked there, the usually YouTube video will be there.
Yeah.
Otherwise, we have our Spotify playlists also in the sidebar next to a bunch of podcatchers. And we have 2 Spotify playlists now. Very exciting. One is just the music. One is just the bangers. 200 songs about. More than 200 songs. How do numbers work? And also our other Spotify playlist, which has the song followed by the episode that was inspired by that song.
I don't have a link for that one yet, but maybe I will make one.
Is that not on the podcatcher list sidebar? That's what it's called.
I don't think it's on the sidebar yet.
I have been believing
because I haven't been to our website, link maker in a while.
Okay.
So maybe a year.
Then no promises that
just
it's
the one
the
playlist is there, but if you use Spotify, I'm not even going to tell you how to find the other one because I will make a link.
Okay. I'm sorry to task you with that, but that's going on the 2022
well, think of a fun link.
List.
Think of a fun link title then. Is it the playlist? Playlist? I think playlist is the playlist.
Okay.
I don't know. I'll have to figure it out.
We will figure this out offline.
Playlist 2.
Don't need.
That's too confusing.
Off the record? I don't know what you call it.
Off the mic, hot mic, cold mic.
We want that freezing cold mic.
Very cold.
Burr.
Put it in the fridge. Or freezer if you want it even colder.
A little bit faster. Where's this going?
Website, Twitter. We have them. Go visit them. If you want to support us, then you leave a review on your favorite podcatcher where you're listening. I don't know. Apple, iTunes, same thing.
Wherever you are.
Switcher, Stitcher, Smitcher.
Tsukima Switcher?
Tsukima Switcher. That's the best podcatcher I've ever listened to. Either way, thank you so much for listening to Instant Anime this week. We'll see you again.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. Bye.